welcome back to another episode of the Cycling Dude Cyclingcast. Woo! And on today's episode, I want to talk about the cooking system that I will be taking with me on my bikepacking trip. Now, some of the items you see on here will not be going with me on my bikepacking trip, so don't think I'm taking all of this. All right. The key points that I'm going to be taking, I will tell you which ones I will be taking along as I discuss it. All right, starting off with the stove, which definitely will be taking. This is an awesome little stove. It's cool. Got this off the internet. It's got these arms that you can easily just fold them up by pushing them around. And it folds up really nicely. And it's pretty compact, kind of smallish. But hey, I like it. It's pretty durable. It's worked very well for me. And another reason why I like this stove is that it came with this adapter. So the stove normally uses these normal, what we call these normal cans of gas by itself. But with this adapter right here, I can use propane. Yes, propane. And I'm going to tell you the truth, I'm not going to be taking this can because this is a huge can. It weighs a lot and it's heavy, and also it's quite dangerous. I mean, gas is dangerous no matter what, but this is even more dangerous. But I will be taking the adapter. Okay. Now, you might be thinking, why should I take the adapter and not the propane gas? Well, I have learned over the years that from my overnight bikepacking trips, and one time I did run out of gas. So I had one of these and it ran out of gas. And I had to go find some more gas. Well, most of the places I go to are small little towns, and they don't have Walmarts or Kmarts or supercenters or camping stores. But usually what they do have is hardware stores. And every hardware store I've been into has some form of propane tanks, and a lot of them actually carry this style of propane tank. So yeah, that's the reason why I got it. Case of a pinch, never know, right? Better have it, not need it, than need it, not have it. That's the way I say it. Alright, so we'll set that to the side. Next is actually the real cooking stuff. The stuff that I'm actually going to be cooking in. So starting off with my 2 pots / mugs. Okay, I'm using the Stanley. Most of us actually see this one. You can get this one pretty much anywhere. Comes with the little top. You take it off. Got the metal little handle. And the second one I'm taking is this. This is actually also a pot, but it actually doubles as a measuring cup because it's got ounces. And I can actually use it, and this is what I'm going to use it more like before, is my mug for coffee. Okay. Now, cooking utensils. Cooking and eating utensils. I'm going to tell you the truth. I've been on bikepacking trips before. I've used plastic silverware before, and I'm going to tell you, it breaks. One time it broke on me, and I'm like, oh my god, how am I going to eat this? Right? So now I take metal. I know it's a little bit more heavier, but I'm guaranteed it's not going to break. So hey, little tip, take yourself a metal spoon at least, if not all 3. Yeah, a little couple. Next thing is my water filter system. Yes, I carry the Sawyer Squeeze, and this is the smaller one. This is good for, like, I think they say 100,000 gallons or something like that, or 50,000 gallons. It's perfect. 16-ounce bag. You fill it full of water, and then you squeeze it out. And what I use to hold that water is I'm going to have plenty of like extra little squeezable water bottles, but this is like basically my large water reservoir. This holds 32 ounces of water, and it's basically a double-walled thermos style kind of one. I got this at the local super center, and you know, it holds quite a bit of water, and it's not that big, and it fits perfect in my water bottle cage, the cargo cage that I have on my bike. Alright, so after all that, I've got a few extra little odd ends. I didn't know where to put them. So one thing that I carry with me is a lighter, and gas because even though my stove has a little like spark starter, you never know when it might go out, it might not work. So it's always good to have a lighter as a backup. And I wrapped some duct tape around it to make it perfect. So, you know, hey, little duct tape, great for that. Ziploc bags. I have about 10 empty Ziploc bags in here inside this other Ziploc bag. Now, this is great for a lot of things. You never know when you might be eating like some of your refried beans or something like that, and you're done and you can't eat everything, so you want to put it all in here, and that kind of keeps it from getting like all messy inside your bag there. Alright, a microfiber cloth. This is actually not very big. It's just basically a dishcloth, but it's great for cleaning and wiping out and drying my cooking equipment. So I got something to dry all my utensils off with. And the last thing I carry is, this is actually just powdered soap. This is actually one of these dish tabs that you get for your dishwasher. I take a little bit of it with me because it makes perfect for cleaning, and a little green scratch pad. So I just put a little soap in there, scratch out all the, kind of clean it up really good, get all that gunk that might be stuck on in there, and clean it up really well, because that way, you know, you always got a clean pot, and it's, you know, food always tastes better in clean dishes. Alright, well, that's it. That's all I'm going to be taking. So this is Kurt the Cycling Dude saying thank you for joining me on this episode. I hope you found this little information very useful. Until next time, get out there and ride that bike.